SportsBit is powered by BetOnline, driving the opening odds market since 2001. Visit sportsbookreview.com to learn more about BetOnline and its A+ rated platform in the link below.
Let's get right into it. Bears and the Lions at Ford Field in Detroit. Detroit minus 5.5, total of 44. The early money has come on Chicago, heavy, and on under, fairly heavy. First meeting between these two teams, Detroit minus 3 on the road at Soldier Field. They won by 3, 27-24 the final. Prater with a 52-yard field goal in the final 2 minutes of that ball game. The Bears led 10-0, 17-7 in that ball game. Let it get away in the second half. Both QBs played well. Stafford, 21-31, 299, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Mitch Trubisky, he was solid as well, 18 of 30, $179, 1 touchdown, and no interceptions. Jordan Howard, 15 carries for 125 yards for Chicago in that first meeting. Look, this Lions team is 7-6, and they're probably going to have to sweep out to make the playoffs, but they haven't been great at home, just 2-4 straight up at home. Even with that, the Lions are still probably going to, I got a big bet on the Lions under 8 wins. That's probably going to lose. I'll take a push. You know, they have at Cincy and Green Bay the last 2 games, and I'm praying we can get the Packers in contention and the Bengals to show up for that contest. But the bottom line for Detroit is they've been mediocre, not bad. They don't have a ground attack to control games, so margins don't come easy for the Lions. Even though 4 of their 7 wins have come by double digits, they haven't won a game by more than a field goal since week 10 when they beat the Browns. That might have even been week 9 when they beat the Browns by 2 touchdowns. It's been a while since Detroit has won a game by margin, hence some of the Chicago money coming in. And, of course, the ground game with Amir Abdullah, he's upgraded to probable. He didn't play last week, but, I mean, he's only got 3.4 yards per carry. We have not seen the line block particularly well for the running game, and we haven't seen any explosiveness out of the Lions running backs all season. Although, I'll say this, Matthew Stafford finally got through a game without a sack last week. Some of that, of course, playing Tampa. But he has 39 sacks this season. He's taken 39 sacks, and that happens when opponents don't respect the running game, and that's been the case for Detroit all season. Last week, the Bears did something that I was a little bit surprised with. They let Mitch Trubisky open up. Of course, they were playing in a good situation where they had a lead in Cincinnati and were playing against a banged-up defense, but Trubisky looked good. That's as good as I've seen him look as a pro. 25 of 32, 271 passing yards, a touchdown, no interceptions. Again, that was a road game at Cincy. We're really starting to see Trubisky develop some kind of chemistry. Kendall Wright's his first go-to guy. Wright had 10 receptions, 107 yards in that ball game. The key, 3rd or 4th down passes. Trubisky, 8 of 9 on 3rd and 4th downs against Cincinnati last week. Here's a quote from Chicago's offensive coordinator, Dowell Loggins. Quote, "It all starts with making protection checks. He did a really good job in the game. Had a couple of adjustments he made at the line of scrimmage that were really good. They got us a couple of times with some blitzes, 2 of them, as a matter of fact, that he got the ball out before they got home. It's his preparation and understanding." I agree in the one sense with Loggins, and I kind of disagree with the offensive coordinator in the other sense. Because he's saying it all starts with making protection checks for Trubisky. I disagree. It all starts with the Bears' ability to run the football. When they can run, Trubisky's good. When they fall behind and the offense becomes one-dimensional, especially on the road, it can get ugly. And remember the Eagles game just a couple of weeks ago with 31-3? We've seen a handful, I think 3 road games like that for the Bears this season where they've fallen behind, the running game's not going, and it gets very, very ugly. That being said, Chicago ran the ball down the Lions' throat in that first meeting. The Lions' run defense has been mediocre all season, 4.3 yards per carry allowed. Not dismal, but certainly not good. The Bears, 30 carries for 222 yards in that first meeting. They can run the ball, they'll be in this game. If they can't, it's likely to get ugly for the Road Dog on Saturday. More big game breakdowns coming up next, right here on SportsBit. Betting Insight today from SBRPicks.com.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.